This is your boy, the Omega Katana here, bringing you a video that I wanted to do for a long time. Thanks to fellow famous Final Fantasy YouTubers by the name of Final Fantasy Peasant, Ali-san, and XIII Gaming, I was influenced to make my own Final Fantasy Versus 13 video. And as I said before, yes, this is a Final Fantasy 13 video. So this is my short little video. Don't take it seriously. It's just a fanboy ramble. You can interpret me being a fanboy of it, or you can agree with me. So here it goes. Yes, I already know that people already made this subject, and I'm beating a completely dead horse and the like. Anyways, before I begin, let me say that I'm not satisfied with Final Fantasy 15's story or finalized product, if you want to say that. There's some great things, to be honest, I liked about the game. For instance, the monster hunts, the fishing, one of the few people that like the feature, and the combat system. Noctis and his chocobros, and boy oh boy, the story and plot isn't one of the things I liked about Final Fantasy 15. And that's why I'm making this video. You know, the concept Final Fantasy game called Final Fantasy Versus 13? Why, I ask? It's because its trailer, starting from the first one that showed at E3, the first one back in 2006, to the one that showed in 2013. And those showed more plot than the final version of Final Fantasy 15 without the DLC. It looked like a really awesome game that waited for more than 10 years for. Correction. Yes, Final Fantasy 15 is out and all, but that to me is a placeholder and appetizer for the real Versus 13 that is still in development in secret in Square's offices. Yes, this is my opinion here, but I can go on with this. Come on, if the concept was scrapped, they should show more or all the scrapped concepts of Final Fantasy 15 and 15 in an art book. Yes, you're going to tell me that there's some concepts, there's concepts released to the public already, and I'll say, come on, where are the scrapped plot of Versus 13? Yes, I'm being a delusional Final Fantasy Versus 13 fanboy right now, but due to the internet being available to everyone, including Square Enix, to make a live stream that focuses on the concepts of the scrapped concepts of Final Fantasy 15 and 15 and the like. And that proves my theory that Final Fantasy Versus 13 is still in development, but being called in a different name, like Final Fantasy 15-2 or Final Fantasy Versus 15. But hey, that's just me and the Versus 13 fanboys all over the internet. So let me tell you my story and how I found out about the epic that should have been called Final Fantasy Versus 13. One day at my computer arts class, yes, I had a computer arts class, or known as visual arts class in my school. I had some free time, so I looked up on Final Fantasy Versus 13 to see what is the buzz about. I watched the trailer, and instantly I fell in love with the trailer and the mysterious character. Killing all those knights with the guns without blinking an eye, and the teleportation, not just being a badass and teleportating all over the place. So after a couple of rewatches, I was looking all over the net for news about this game. And so far, it was only morsels about the game, to the point that even the character's name and the like got me hyped. I know all the fans did the same thing I did. This continued till 2013 when the E3 trailer popped out of nowhere along with Kingdom Hearts 3, with the Kingdom Hearts 3 trailer. And slowly we started to get more info year after year. Then at Paris Game Show, it was announced that Hajime Tabata, who was known to direct Final Fantasy Type O and Crisis Core, to helm as director due to Tetsuya Nomura, the original director of the game, or the creator of Noctis and whatnot, being assigned to Kingdom Hearts 3 and the Final Fantasy VII Remake. Then afterwards, the active time reports came in and I rated every month for them till the game came out, including the Uncovered event as well. I even reserved Final Fantasy 15 and bought it at launch at November 2016. Final Fantasy 15 is a great game and all, but it fell into disappointment in the story department. Due to developers being rushed by Square Enix and their shareholders. There was even a rumor that Ronin, the creators of Noctis and the Chocobo's current outfits, are going to pull out, and Square Enix will lose rights to the outfits if it wasn't released in 2016. That's just a rumor. And that means the developers will likely have to start from square one again due to rendering the placeholders outfits in the game. I prefer the placeholder outfits anyway. Please, Square, please, release them for DLC. I will buy it, okay? Even for $5.99 for Noctis' outfit, I will buy it. Hey, at least Final Fantasy 15 came out in beta phase and being updated at a bi-monthly pace. That's my thoughts of Final Fantasy Versus 13, and wish it should be and the like. So what are your thoughts? Please leave them down in the comment section below. And also, one more thing. About comments, please leave anything. Not just your thoughts, anything that I missed out on this video. Like the video if you thought the video was interesting, and you agree with me that 15 versus 13 is not a dead scrapped concept, but is being developed as a different game in secret. And subscribe if you want to see more awesome videos of mine, and to support me and encourage me to improve my hobby of making better videos. Criticism is included in the comments as well. And so I have to say for now, I hope you have a wonderful evening.